Hi guys,
Hello, people.
I'm
I'm
Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Monster.
Today we are starting the day with Monster because
Yes.
nothing is gonna stop us from watching the next two episodes together.
Wow, 2 episodes.
Nothing.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
Look, there's some points when we film where it's impossible to watch more than one for all the shows that we watch, and that's usually due to poor organization. I'm not naming names. Today we're starting with Monster so we can watch two. So that
Yes.
like whatever happens, if we get like an emergency call,
Still, we're gonna have
there's two episodes of Monster to
time
watch.
at least to watch the episode.
I am so excited. I
Me
mean,
too.
I am scared. I think the guy's gonna die. We have gone through this.
Yes,
Richard.
I think so as well.
I think
didn't
that's
know
his name.
Even I know his name.
I think it's Richard.
Interesting.
Yeah. The detective. I think he's gonna die. So I don't think that's gonna be too pleasant. But I wonder what we're gonna find out about Johan's plan. You know, because in the last episode he kind of made the reunion of the guy and his father happen, and thus the man, again whatever his name is, has appointed him like his secretary or something, and like we know that he is rich and like powerful and whatever, so like Johan can do something with like that power that he just got now. And so I don't think anyone from there is gonna die, because I first thought the point is to get the kid to kill his father, but
No, I even prefer.
that seems like low level for Johan, you know.
No, I really prefer this because we see that like he's doing something big, and like we're following that story while it develops, and I like that is the storyline that I'm most interested in. I am interested in the also like the guy who is, I think, 99.9% gonna
Richard.
die probably in the next episode, or like maybe even this, but like I expected it maybe to be in the next one. But it's unfortunate. It's gonna be, in my opinion, like I really love his story and I love the point and I love all of it. Like it's just that like it's gonna be like a dark story, because at the end of the day he's not gonna be able to repair what he has broken, and he's not gonna be able to repent for his mistakes or anything like that, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is gonna be very, very unfortunate, but happy to have Johan in any episode in any capacity that I can have.
At this point, I don't think we're seeing our boy Tenma until like episode 40. I don't know. This has been like a nice insight into Johan and how much we
The thing is, I think it's
are
gonna
still trying to
continue.
catch up with Johan. Yeah. But like I wonder like how, because I didn't necessarily think that we were gonna get like this. So we got this like little small arc of 4 episodes. I didn't think that we were gonna get this of Johan. Like I always thought like he was. I mean, he is still a mystery. Like even with this, he is in this arc. He is a side character. You know, it's not like we're with him or with his thoughts or like when we see him planning. He is the friend of the guy that we are following, you know. And so again, there's like, what is the saying, like several degrees of separation between us and Johan, and thus we can only guess kind of who Johan is and why he does what he does.
Yeah, I just love that like we don't know, so like we cannot really predict completely the storyline and what is happening, because like we're again watching it while it happens. The only thing, like for example, when they said that, like the thing about the Thursday boy and how it's gonna, like the school is gonna burn, like, so that's why we think that's gonna happen. But other than that, like we have no idea what's his next move is, what any move that he does, why is he making that move, you know. And that is what the fun in watching this is, you know, because usually with Thelma we would watch what like what Johan has already done, and Thelma is following
trying to catch up
leads.
the steps.
Exactly.
I mean, Thelma is where we are, like 20 steps behind.
Absolutely. But I love that we are in some ways at least watching some parts of what
I love that.
what Johan is doing. And I guess in the future episodes we're gonna see again Thelma trying to catch up or anything, you know, follow him any way he can or anything like that, you know. So yeah, I'm very excited, honestly.
Let's play. Let's see.
依頼した調査はもう打ち切りということだ。カール・ノイマンの調査は終わりました。彼はあなたの息子だった。君には感謝している。それで全てが解決したわけじゃない。
I mean, for him it is. He found what's important.
エドモンド・ファーレンの背後で糸を引いていた人物も明らかになっていない。全ては解決した。
For him everything has been settled, but this is the reason why we're probably gonna die.
お茶が入りました。
Dad, that's so.
That is Otto-san. Dad.
ヨハンも来ていますよ。そうか。ヨハンも来ているの。
This is when he sees him and then like he connects that there was another guy with the boy. Well, Johan manipulated that. Because like when he's content and happy, he's gonna agree to anything.
時間に余裕ができたもんで、つまらんことをやってしまうんです。刑事時代に作っていた私的なスクラップ。
Is there a case that like can connect to Johan? Or
悔しいですよ。あの殺人事件、この殺人事件。自分の能力のなさにね。能力はあった。なるあまり、事件と自分を同一化し、犯人の心が読めないもどかしさが酒に走った。そうだ。今の視線でそれらを眺めることで何が思い浮かぶか話してほしい。あんたは酒によってあの連続殺人、今やその事実に正面から向き合う準備ができた。だがまだ引き金を引いた時、何を考えたか思い出すことから逃げている。あの少年の亡霊を。
there comes the light. Why did it look like someone was gonna jump in front of the train or like push him in front of the train?
Push him. It looks like someone's gonna. Oh, that's what he's feeling.
But like that might not be off. Like he might like he's Johan trying to push him. No.
被害者ヨアヒム・ホルマーは着実に
Accountant.
誰からも恨みを買うような物取りの形跡もない。どちらの犯行現場にも壁に神の声を聞いたというメッセージが殴り書きされて、バイエルン州でも有数の資産家ルート・ガウプ氏がハルトホルツの森で
Lead investigators.
シュピラ夫妻殺人事件、イザール川上流で中年夫婦連続殺人事件の線で捜査。重要参考人の今だ
Everyone knows our boy.
なるほど。先生の言うと酒を飲まずに考えるとはこういうことか。
What connected?
ちょっと待て。よく考え。
What? I don't. Oh no, it's the.
No, okay.
It's the ghost of the boy.
The face reminded me of somebody, but
その時何を思いついたの？何か思い浮かんだんです。少年の亡霊が見えて、そのひらめきがすっ飛んじまったか。
I hate that I cannot just like relax. I keep thinking like, is Johan on to him? So like, is all of this somehow
何か重要な鍵だったような。
Johan? See what I mean? Like, I think he is. They showed him to have like good instinct. Thus, I think every time that he turns, like there really was something. But now it's not gonna be anything.
誰だ？これをつけませんの誰だ？俺はこうしてロジを奴を追って。
The serial killer? That time he was doing the same
す
thing.
みません先生。いや、君が全てを語る気になったんだ。あの時、私は少年の中に見たんです。この世に存在することを知ったんです。
Evil?
本当の悪が私はあの少年を撃ち殺したんです。よし、よく話してくれた。あんたはこれで本当に立ち直ったよ。まだあるんです。分かったんです。この前ふと頭に浮かんだ。あのいくつもの未解決事件は実は一つの事件だったんです。
What's the name of the episode? Just one case. Can you tell me?
ドクター・ギーレ。先日君が送ってくれた君の超越犯罪心理学概論、興味深く読ませてもらった。デュッセルドルフ大学で私が教鞭をとっていた頃の教え子に喜びを感じている。君が話してくれた連続殺人犯ペーター・ユルゲンスとの面接の際、
Yeah, that's the one that we know. Yeah.
私の記憶が定かでないため、もう一度教えてはくれない。ユルゲンスの語った
Like then was he also the professor of our boy?
彼のことで少しでも君の知っていることを教えてほしい。彼は一体どんな人間で、果たして今どこにいるのか。
This is what I ask as well. Where's my boy?
あの時 期の刑事さん。
いや、今は細々とした探偵業です。あなたのお母さんが被害に遭われた。もう一度伺ってもよろしいですか？
もちろんで。シューバルト？
Schubert.
確かお母さん、以前にあの大富豪の家政婦をなさって。
でももう20年も前の子に体を壊しまして、それ以来母は近所でだけ仕事。
うまくいかなかったなんてこと。
それどころか母は詩を読むのが好きで、2人で朗読し合った。
殺人事件の元担当刑事が今じゃ探偵とはね。
Oh, is he questioning every murder?
シューバルト氏ですか。そりゃもうライバルでしたよ。生涯かけたね。バルトは過去に2度倒産を経験して、2度目の倒産はガウク社長との熾烈な企業競争の結果なんですよ。
シューバルト氏は社長によって潰された。
逆に社長がシューバルトにやられたこと、彼らは唯一対等に言い合える仲だった。あれはライバルというより友人だったんですよ。
So everyone around Mr. Schubert is dying. Is that gonna fall?
気をつけろ。
ああ、ハンスか。よく知ってたよ。神の声殺人事件とかで殺された2人のうちの1人だ。やつだったのにかわいそうによ。ああ、よく酒をおごってくれたもんさ。
彼は以前シューバルトのところで運転手をしていましたよね。
I don't know what make this connection before.
10年も前の話だ。
なぜクビになったか知ってますか？
それはシューバルトがその頃破産したからだ。
30 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, he went bankrupt twice.
Yeah.
そのメソタルの大金持ちだろうが、俺たちみたいな貧乏人だろうが、わけ隔てなく付き合える。やつはよく言ってたよ。あの金持ちにバードウォッチングを教えた。森に連れて行くと吸血鬼どころか子供みたいに喜んでたとよ。
The forest that we like, that's not there anymore.
確かご主人は
幼い頃施設で過ごして、里親の元を転々として。
主人はシューバルト氏から顧問会計士の
でもお断りしていました。
絶対に捕まりますよ。
Oh.
But like, yes, he can only connect it to Mr. Schubert, but like, is he gonna think that...
ご主人と彼が知り合うきっかけは何だった？
森で会ったって。
森で？
まだシューバルトさんの目が見える頃ですが、森でばったりとバードウォッチングです。それから何度もご一緒させていただき。
What the fuck? I'm scared.
How long is this long
I'm
game? You
fucking
know what I mean?
scared.
Like, I don't...
子供みたいに。
I can understand how Johan got everyone to lose their mind.
裏を取りました。私が刑事時代抱えていたいくつもの事件は全て同じ方向を向いていました。被害者同士に関係もなく、しかも金銭上のつながりが全く
I'm
ない。
just thinking it's the same handwriting
一
as.
切残らなかった。全部の事件の被害者の死は全てシューバルトを孤独にするためのものだったんです。
This is what I wanted to know. Like, was he gonna like think it's somehow like Mr. Schubert, or was it gonna be like isolating him, which is the same thing that like Johan did to the wolf and everything? He can show him the evidence from the serial killer.
その重要参考人の日本人医師が取り、それら全ては共通の名前。
ヨハン。私の元教え子の犯罪心理学者がある友人の命令
Oh,
で
yeah,
犯
okay.
行を犯した殺人犯の研究
Yeah.
です。その友人の名もヨハン。ありふれた中
Got chills.
Literally, I have to learn
つ
about
な
it.
がりも想像の域を出ない。もしこれが事実だとすると
Is his face not weird?
計画的に連続殺人を孤独に追い込んだと
Does he not look weird? Does he not look dead behind the eyes?
I mean, yes, the entire time, but I can't judge that because of the. I don't know, it's different when it's just.
Drawn.
Yes.
パーラに実在するとして今どこにいるんだそのヨハンは
Johan.
ヨハンも来ているのか。
I don't feel good. I
I
have
am
literally
all
my
chills.
my
I am-
leg.
I am all chills.
元気だな。
Oh, I'm scared. I'm fucking scared.
バルトのすぐ近く
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
I'm so fucking scared.
Oh.
No words, honestly, no words. Let's not talk. Let's first.
I literally-
What do we need to talk
But
about?
like,
You know what I
it's
mean?
not like we necessarily got any new information.
No.
Like this is
No.
kind of
Yes.
expected. Like when he connected his unsolved murders, like you understood that Johan is again like isolating Schubert the same way that he like isolated Wolf and everything. So like that's normal. But like somehow the way that like he connected it all just like made me feel so. It made me feel insane.
I agree, and it's so how to explain that, especially because I am afraid for him as well. He came to this type of conclusion. One thing followed the other. One thing, new thing. You know, like he managed to do all of that,
Yeah.
and like when we heard his name, the music, everything, like chills in my.
I'm not
Like I had chills all over my body, but at the same time, he almost died 5 times in this episode.
Yeah.
So like the death feels like it's following him.
Yeah, it
know?
feels like you just don't know what's gonna.
Yeah. The thing is, I
What's gonna get him?
honestly didn't in the beginning of the episode didn't think that like Johan was doing anything right now. It's just that like in my mind I thought in this, for example, right now in this situation, like he feels everything is like the death is following him. He feels like, you know, like somebody's looking out like after him and all of that, you know.
Yeah.
I thought like those are just like his internal emotions, that like that is how he feels because he killed the guy. So like the ghost of that guy is following
Like yes,
him.
like he's being
Then
haunted. Yeah.
He's being haunted and he is going into like something that like is scary, you know?
Yeah, I understand.
Something that is terrifying. So like all those like bad things are, I don't know how to explain that.
Yeah.
That's how I thought. And I thought he's gonna talk to the psychiatrist and we're gonna watch that and he's gonna stop worrying.
Yeah, I understand.
He's not gonna turn his head anymore, you know?
Yeah.
He's not gonna look over his shoulders anymore. And that's when Johan is gonna come, you know? That's the feeling, like when he stops thinking that like he's about to die, that like
I understand what you mean.
that is the moment like when
Like-
he relaxes for a second, because like he is turning his head again. This guy with a
Truck.
truck about so almost hit him.
Yeah.
You know, he basically jumped to survive. You know.
Yeah.
So like he is constantly looking over his shoulder right now, and that is
Yeah.
why he survived many times in this episode.
Yeah, if he stops, he's dead. I felt insane watching this because like I keep thinking, am I being paranoid? You know, because like I don't like this is true like throughout the season. I don't think I've ever necessarily watched this in the show, like felt like this in the show, that like I cannot trust my own eyes. I feel like I am losing my mind because like I don't know if these are things like you said, like he could be haunted by that ghost, and if this happened like once or something, then like you can say that it's because of that. But like it kept happening, and so like the show keeps emphasizing it. And if I remember correctly, not in the last one, maybe in the previous episode, like when he saw that kid, like when he imagined that kid across from him at the red light, whatever, like I think the second before that, like he was looking at a building and like there was a sound behind that, and I wasn't quite sure like why we were looking at a building. Because like yes, I can like when he sees the kid, then you can connect it. But like there was a building and there was like this sound, and I couldn't necessarily connect. Why am I looking at a building? Mm-hmm. You know, like did you shoot someone in this building? I wasn't sure what we were watching. So like I don't know if that now we were looking at a building because like he's being watched, and so like maybe he senses it because like he's a very good detective. Like he has a very good. It seems like he has very good instinct. And so, like, when he turns around, you feel like there was something there. Like, you feel like he did not just imagine things. And so...
See, but I also have that feeling, and that is the problem with me with this show. I also have that weird feeling because I, right now, and the entire time, think Johan knows everything.
Mm-hmm.
He knows every single person that is on his trail, you know, that is looking into, like, he knows that this detective is doing this right now and looking into these facts right now. He has potentially even left the book. You know what I mean? Like, maybe not, but that's what I want to say. Like, the problem with this show, why I can't trust what I think sometimes, is because all of it's clouded with the fact that I think Johan knows absolutely everything in every moment.
That's what I mean when I say like I feel insane. Like I stop myself every time something happens. I want to say, did Johan do this?
Yeah.
Every time I want to say it.
Me too.
And
Honestly.
every time I stop myself because I'm like, just watch.
Yeah.
I mean, just like watch because like maybe it's not Johan, maybe you're losing
Maybe
your
it has
mind.
nothing to do with
But
Johan,
like
yeah.
my mind keeps going, is this Johan? And
Yeah.
how could this be Johan? Like how I simply cannot let it go. I can't, and I stop myself from saying it every minute. So I say it every 4 minutes because like let's not be annoying, but this is what I think every fucking time, and like I don't know, and so like that's why it would be so easy for Johan to make you lose your mind because he's kind of
Absolutely.
making me lose my mind. I don't know how to like.
Absolutely.
I cannot watch anything happening and think anything other than like, did Johan make this happen?
Yeah.
He said like unsolved murders. Like he just mentioned all my unsolved cases. Are those Johan murders?
Johan's 100% exactly.
Like Johan is the only criminal in this world, but like technically all of his unsolved cases
Yes.
were Johan. So like I don't
because
know.
like other cases have been solved.
Yeah.
The killer has been caught, but Johan has not been caught. So like many cases that are unsolved, we can actually connect to Johan. And if somebody is looking into Johan and is close to getting him, in my mind, Johan doesn't allow loose ends to live free.
And I could easily imagine Johan being like keeping an eye on the detective because like Johan visits the house of Mr. Schubert.
Yeah.
And so like he would know when Mr. Schubert hired a private investigator to figure out about his son. Johan doesn't seem like the person to like not check things. You know what I mean? So like if there's someone that's gonna be digging into something, he is gonna, I would assume, find out anything about him.
Absolutely.
Very easily he can find out that like, he shot this boy or whatever, like that's maybe haunting him, like play a psychological game with him.
Very easily he can also find the like evidence that he is going to this psychiatrist and talking to him. I'm guessing very easily can find notes of that psychiatrist about what they have been talking about. Like in my mind,
Intercept mail that the psychologist
Absolutely.
is sending to like the doctor that we know.
I mean, do I know how to do those things? No, but
No,
do I
but
imagine that Johan does? Absolutely,
he killed
yes.
like 3 grown men at age 10. And even before that, he killed like grown
Exactly.
people at age like 5, I feel like.
Yes.
So,
He
we
made the
cannot really
whole-
work within the same realms as us.
No. So that's why I cannot trust my own judgment that
No.
like maybe this is not Johan who is chasing him, but maybe he is. I have no idea. You know what I mean?
I just feel like
Yeah.
I feel
At the end
like
of the day,
it is
I
Johan.
think the ending is the same.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like whenever Johan realized that this guy's on his trail, I think
It
the
was
ending
game over.
is the same, and
like-
I think the guy is gonna die.
Richard came closer than most. Like he connected.
That's why it's so
he
fucking scary.
connected murders like from other towns, like with this one name, Johan, and he knows his face. And like we're about to see him die. Like that's what we know. I can tell you the
100%.
next episode of the title of the next episode, Execution.
Execution.
It's like I saw that and I was like, well.
Yeah.
I just like when I saw it at that point, I still wasn't sure like whether
Who's exactly?
and now I feel like so dumb that I thought at any point that like Johan's mission in this was
To
like
make
to
this
get
guy.
the kid to kill his father. That's like so minimal.
Yes.
That's so unimportant. But like now you pick up on the fact that like it seems like everyone that Johan kills, he kills potentially to isolate someone else.
Yeah.
And like technically why is he isolating them? Like with
I don't-
Wolf,
Yeah.
with Wolf it was a
no.
different thing
Yeah.
because with Wolf like he said I'm gonna show you how I feel.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm gonna show you how grateful I am or like something. Because like Wolf like helped him.
Yeah.
Whatever. We don't know anything about Mr. Schubert. If like he had any like impact on Johan's life or if Johan just like needs something like needs connections, power or whatever from Mr. Schubert. So like he is isolating him so that like he would also be easier to manipulate. Like even now, like Richard made a point to say like that like the vampire of Byron is like now just it seems like a sweet old man who's like, oh, we're going to a walk, we're going to tea, like doesn't necessarily care about anything else than just like, oh, being with his son. So like he seems like a perfect target to like strip away everything from him and then use whatever you need from him.
Yeah.
Influence, power, money, no
Yeah.
clue. But like if he's isolating everyone around Mr. Schubert, wouldn't the next step be his son? You know what I mean? So like technically that boy is not
But
out
like
of danger.
he even brought them together.
Yeah, so like
Like,
to
he
make
is
it worse
Yeah.
afterwards. Like here it is, like here's your son, you live now this, like you feel fulfilled or whatever, and so like now if someone takes it away,
Yeah.
like that would be, you would be
Let's
empty.
not take it away with a murder. You know what I mean?
I don't know, I don't know Johan knows how to take it
Let's
without
send him
anything else.
somewhere to college. Let's do something like let's not murder him.
That's not the point.
Yes, I know.
That's just,
That sounds
that's not
scary.
the point. So like I
That fucking sounds scary, honestly.
no, this is so fascinating. I don't think I ever watched anything like this. That I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Absolutely. No, me neither.
I don't like. I cannot believe.
I mean, there were times when we had, let's say, two options to burn, sure. So we were like, oh my God, we should not focus on this one because maybe it's the other one, you know, or something like. But this feels completely different.
No. I feel like I feel like an insane person. Like, you know, like going to the police officer, everything is him. Like I broke my foot on this step, but I know it was him that did it. That's how I feel. That's how all of this feels to me right now.
God.
I literally I cannot explain it. And I'm not sure, like I'm being so paranoid to the point that I don't know if the psychologist is just like drawn to be a bit to look like that, or like are his, like when he was talking, like his eyes seemed, it's not like he was like, oh my God, yes, I think we can, like he wasn't shocked, like he spoke and his eyes felt like nothing necessarily behind them. And I always see that in the people that Johan makes commit murder. So like I was then afraid that this doctor is now gonna kill Richard. Why? Could not tell you at all. But just like his face at that point, like looked like this, and that's what I mean when I say I'm paranoid about everything and everyone.
I absolutely agree, because like even when you said it, the thing is, like second before I have thought, oh my God, something is weird. But also I think the music is what is helping this whole situation be weird. Like I think the music and like the dark, the suspense, the all of it like made the whole scene weird. But like, and in that moment, he did have like a calm face,
calm voice.
in a moment where you shouldn't maybe have a calm voice and calm face and all of it, you know. But I think it's harder to
But
read
like
when they're drawn, honestly.
Yeah, but like 5 minutes ago, he was writing a letter to Doctor. I forget his name.
Yeah.
He was writing a letter to like ask him like did he ask him like his opinion on what exactly did he write?
What exactly did he write?
Yeah, what did he write?
Why did he ask
The
that?
name.
Yes.
He asked what the name was.
But why?
Like he got the name Johan. But like I just played it and I forgot. Did he say that like he forgot what the name was, and so like can you remind me what the name was? Like did it ring a bell? Because like how the fuck would he connect? Like yes, I don't think it's weird. Like they're like not psychologists, psychiatrists, whatever. Like I think it's a common thing for people to say like a friend told me, and like give it the name, like the voice of God, like give it a name. Like how could he connect this one thing to that other thing? Like did he mention Johan, and so like the guy just like kind of remembered that like it was a similar maybe name.
Did he mention Johan?
I don't know. Did he just say that like what was the name, or like you mentioned the name? Can you tell me again what was it? What did he just say now?
I don't understand why did he ask for that name.
Because
How did he connect it?
Richard didn't say Johan.
I don't think Richard
Didn't say Johan. They knew about the case. They said the voice of God told them, but like it wasn't a name. Maybe someone mentioned the name, but like we maybe forgot.
Maybe
We forgot. It's like
that is the part is like it's now.
Yeah, we cannot like connect it. I don't know. something just feels a bit
God.
weird about the psychologist. It really might be.
It's
It's
really
difficult when
yeah,
it's
I have no
drawn.
idea.
I don't
I have no
know.
idea, honestly.
But like,
That's the thing. I can't make any fucking statement. You know what I mean?
no, like I really feel like I'm losing my mind a bit. Like I cannot. Again, I feel like I get shocked. Like I was shocked 10 episodes before this. Like when I thought like how simple I thought things were gonna be. You know, like, oh, Johan is a psychopath, killer,
No,
whatever,
no,
and
no,
Tema
no.
feels bad, and so, like, now he's gonna maybe lose his humanity on his way to catch him, you know? I was like, that's the story. And, like, in a way that is a story,
yes.
you know?
Yeah.
But, like, then it became, like, more complicated about Johan and, like, how he is doing it and why he is doing it. And now, 10 episodes later, it's even more.
And the thing is,
It's
everything
even
is
more
connected.
complex. Everyone is connected.
That is the thing that is bothering me, because everything is fucking connected, and I feel like if I like look at you for a second, I have missed so much. You know, I have like I feel like I'm not gonna understand the connections because there is so many. You
My
know what I
problem is also that I cannot remember names to save
My
my
problem
life
is also
here.
as well
I
that,
need to
yes.
start writing names
Literally,
down.
that's how I
Because like
feel
when they
watching
say
this.
something, if my memory was better, maybe I would like
Yes,
know that they meant
yes.
this person that we already know. But like do you think I know the names of the people that like showed up for an episode or two? I could not. There is no fucking way.
That is the problem. My problem.
Like I remembered, like when we saw the picture of the doctor, I was like, I think that's the one that we like knew.
Me too.
I wasn't certain because again, it's drawn. When we saw the serial killer, and I
No,
was like,
that's for
that was
sure. Yeah,
uncertain. But like, I can only just like start writing names down.
That's the thing that is bothering me, because like I feel like that like we even make it more complicated by not remembering potentially some things, you know, like that like some sentences like would go over our heads while watching it.
Yeah.
You know, because we would forgot a name or forgot something that like we have watched like 15 episodes before,
Yeah.
and that is honestly pissing me off. That's what I thought during this episode.
Yeah. I want to play the next episode.
Thank God we're gonna watch it now.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Somehow this would be a very bad episode for me to end it on
To
because
end
like
it.
literally I was all chills.
I can't even think about it, because like from time to time I was just thinking,
know.
we're watching the next
Yeah,
one. Like,
yeah. Thank God.
okay, guys.
Let's play next
Bye.
one. Bye.